Boxing is back with the IBO World Light Heavyweight Championship. Can Suarez take the belt? Or will one of Britain's brightest prospects, Lyndon Arthur, seize victory? Big Fight Live, Arthur versus Suarez, Friday at 10 on Channel 5.
Right, just moving on from now. What have you made of this whole, well, I don't know what it is, I don't know what to call it. The Fury Usyk situation looks to have completely broken down now from listening to comments from obviously Frank Warren, who was saying yesterday or 24 hours ago he's trying to still resurrect it. Alex Krasik is now saying it's dead in the water. It's rematches, splits, etc., etc. What have you made of kind of what's happened?
There was a lot of contradiction going on in regards to it. And again, it's going to sound like I'm digging on Tyson Fury, but let me be very straight. I thought Tyson Fury would beat Alexander Usyk. So before we start off, now what's gone on, from what I've seen, it sounds like it's like me pricing myself out of a job. First, Tyson Fury gets the agreement of a 70-30 split. That's what I'm seeing. And so he got it. Yes, I've got it. Then it's there's no rematch clause. And Usyk saying, hold on a minute, I don't want the rematch. You want the rematch, I'm cool with it. Now all of a sudden it's something else. If I'm going to ask for the impossible and you're going to keep giving it me and you're going to keep pushing and pushing, if you want the fight, you want the fight. This fight was there. It's quite clear Alexander Usyk wanted the fight. It's quite clear. It's quite clear Tyson Fury has put demands down, but he's just pushed it too far. So Usyk said, you know what? I'm done, man. I've given you what you want. I'm out of there. So it looks like it's laid on Tyson Fury's doorstep. And again, I'll tell you, I thought Fury would beat Usyk.
So you say that Tyson, in your opinion, you think Tyson Fury doesn't want this fight with Usyk?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, because he's talked himself out of a fight that he was getting paid 70%. He was getting more or less what he wanted, and he just pushed it and pushed it. Listen, his balls might be too big. He's saying, look, you've got to do what you want to do if you want to fight me. And he just got to the stage where Usyk said, you know what? Nah, you're only king because people make you king. I'm not making you king. I'm king. And so now, Tyson Fury realises somebody that says, you know what, I'll go and box somebody else. Because I might not get paid the money fighting you against somebody else, but you won't get the same money fighting me against somebody else.
It's an absolute travesty that this fight ain't going to happen, honestly. Because I thought over the last 3 days, not yesterday as such, but the day before, I was thinking, do you know what? I still think that this is moving forward, even though like the back and forths are so public. Everything was very public. The most public I've seen in this kind of level fight on social media, etc.
No, but we've seen this before, and it's like when a bully's in a passive way. They'll make a joke on you, get everybody else to laugh at the joke. So it's a passive, way of bullying somebody. Tyson Fury is doing his negotiations in public, and I'm like thinking, and we saw it with
Usyk was playing to this as well, though.
He answered it. Usyk was answering it. He was replying,
which we've not normally seen in that situation.
He was replying. So and you've got to reply or look like a pussy. Anthony Joshua didn't reply, and he looked like a pussy when he did reply. And it fell by the wayside again. So he was replying. So Tyson, for it's pressuring to say, come on, we're going to do this, otherwise everybody's going to think you're a pussy. So to me, and sometimes Tyson is contradicting what his management team is saying. And so I just think it was the same all over again. I think Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk has said they've shown Tyson Fury, you're not the man you think you are, because I don't need you. I've tried, I've bent over backwards, given you all I can. Now you push it too far. See you later.
All right, last one. What do you think about, first we can ask this both in the same breath. Shelley Finkel come out yesterday and said Deontay Wilder will stick him in with Alexander Usyk. Eddie Hearn has again stated that if this fight isn't made, which is looking unlikely now, between Fury and Usyk, after Touchwood, Joshua comes through the Franklin fight, let's make that fight next. Fury and Joshua.
Okay then. Oh, Fury and Joshua. Well, I'm sick of falling in love and getting excited about that fight happening. If the fight was going to happen, it's going to happen. It ain't going to happen anytime soon. I think Wilder against Usyk, that's a possibility. And Ruiz against Usyk or Fury. Good fights. They're fights that can be made. So let's see where both fighters move next. Usyk will do what he's got to do in regards to his mandatory. What about Tyson Fury? Will he fight Andy Ruiz? Good fight. what's the point in fighting Wilder again? What have you proved? What's he going to prove? You smashed him already 3 times, twice officially. So
I would still watch it again, though.
You still watch it again, but what I'm saying...
From that perspective, yeah, I agree.
So that's a dollars thing, that's a money thing. So in regards to where's Tyson Fury going next, what you're going to do, who you're going to choose. So I think Anthony Joshua is in a real rebuilding phase, and we can't really comment on Anthony Joshua until he gets through this next fight against Franklin. When he gets through the fight, then we'll see what state Anthony Joshua is in. It's how he feels, what his mindset is, how the fight goes.
Press conference is just about to begin. Johnny Nelson, thank you so much for your time. I much appreciate it as always, and just keep it real.
Anytime.
What, Sugar Lips or Ray?
Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray.
I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,